Hi everybody, welcome to another week of collocations for you guys to learn. And today we're going to look at the verb agree with a bunch of different prepositions. Now a lot of people think that when they see a verb in a preposition, it's a phrasal verb. That's not always the case. As I've mentioned in previous videos, sometimes it's just a standard collocation where the verb keeps its meaning and the prepositions act in whatever function they're meant to act as in that particular situation, in that context. So today we're going to look at agree with, agree to, agree on, agree about, and agree in, plus a little bonus, agree that, because that is not a preposition, it's the beginning of a noun clause, but I'll get to that as we get along. So let's look at agree with. When you agree with someone, that means you share an opinion, right? You both have the same idea, the same opinion about a particular topic, view, decision, etc. Now you can say agree with someone about something. You can combine two prepositions, or you can just use agree with by itself. And I'll show you how to do both. There's also a second term, a second use, but I'll show that in a second as well. So just because you don't always agree with your partner, it doesn't mean you need to stop or to end the relationship. If you guys don't always come to the same conclusions about things or the same ideas about certain things, that's not a bad thing. You and your partner don't always agree about certain things, it doesn't mean you should end the relationship. So you can use it both ways. Agree with someone, agree, or two people agree about something, and we'll get to that in a moment. So although we don't agree with the board's decision to cut staff, we do understand the need for budget cuts. Now, another meaning of agree with is that something agrees with someone. If it's something agrees with someone, it basically means that it is suitable or comfortable in a certain way. So for example, the weather in the tropics doesn't agree with me, which is why I live in Arizona. Arizona is a very dry climate. It doesn't agree with me means it's not comfortable for me. It doesn't make me feel good. In fact, it could make me feel bad. So something doesn't agree with me. For people who are lactose intolerant, dairy products don't agree with them. Okay, they're not suitable for them. Okay, so that is agree with. Let's move on to the next collocation.